What the monkey man for us is right, it's like that symbol of the other that can be placed in any context. So it's not strictly a nostalgic thing, but it could be a representation of a mythical past in that sense.
I did all the field recordings, and then when you go around and actually like when I'm walking around, particularly like I have full sight and vision, but then it's like I got my big headphones on. That's like only then I started like noticing and realizing the sounds of the different birds and all that. Yeah, so I guess it's quite essential and important to portray all that and include it in the composition as well.
The kind of thing that interests me is the idea of juxtaposition. So when you take something that conventionally doesn't signal into what NADA does, for example like computer graphics, and see what kind of interesting combinations come up.
To me, I think I have my own set of images in my head, like the idea of in Malay they call it orang bunian, or I don't know, in English they call it what, small people.
Orang bunian is rather invisible.
Invisible,
yeah.
So the idea of that whole idea of orang bunian. So I was playing with the idea of to conceal myself, but yet to reveal myself. The kind of mystery. Yeah. I think it's too easy to just get a monkey suit and wear it, become a monkey man. I think it's more of like an imagined mythical character that we were trying to create.
And also like having some kind of contemporary context also. Like we didn't want it to be too indicative of nature, but more of the other, like a psychological concept of the other. I don't think it's about technology swallowing nature, it's about like the symbolic swallowing the literal. So we have like the mythological form of the monkey man that's larger than the representational form of it. And that kind of like takes over the space of the film and takes over the space of where these characters are inhabiting in space, which is the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve.
But like how and what the people make of it, I think that's the most important part. You can take the sound, you can take the sights, but you can't take all of that like in a vacuum without encountering the people, speaking to them and seeing what they are doing.
Towards the end, we want to kind of like break with representation and go into more kind of mythical, symbolic space. So when Safwan in the clip like finally encounters the monkey man, I think there would be in his mind some kind of like a psychological break, and then you enter the symbolic space where these creatures are more real than real. But also having said that, like the monkey man itself as mythology isn't something that is very documented. So we had a lot of room to kind of play with the images and the kind of representation that we wanted to do with it.